welcome back to Inversion Addicts here on a brand new series, everything you need to know before you go. Today's the Alton Towers edition and we're going to start here on the walk from the car park. So due to the monorail not being on, there is a bit of an extended walk.
Yeah, it's quite a long walk as when you get out of car park H, it's about 15 minutes to the actual park.
Yeah, so if you're parking over near the Extraordinary Golf, it's a 15-minute walk to the entrance. So just worth bearing in mind if anybody's struggling, they're in a wheelchair or are struggling walking. So here we are. We've made it to the entrance plaza after, like I said, a 15-minute walk. Xavier, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling alright. I mean, it doesn't really feel that long when you're coming into the park, but going out is when you're really knackered.
Yeah, after a long day walking around Alton Towers, it is a difficult trek back, but here we are, we've finally made it to the entrance plaza. So we're going to give you a quick update on the entrance procedure here at Alton Towers. So we are in, we've just had our temperature taken and our bags checked.
Yeah, so we've just had the security check and the temperature check, which is really good to see that they're proper putting some effort into stopping the spread of COVID-19.
Fantastic, it only took a couple of minutes. And like I said, we've just arrived around 9 AM, so it's a good time to come. The crowds haven't quite built up yet, and it's time to get inside and head down Towers Street. So we are in after a very efficient entrance procedure there.
Yeah, if you do have annual passes, you just show them your e-ticket when you're coming in, and then they'll scan your Merlin pass.
There you go. One of these beauties. Well worth having them. It's actually free parking, and there's no exclusions on the gold pass there, the premium one. So fantastic. Here we are again.
Here we are, and yeah, like we were saying, this gets you in Thorpe Park, Cheffington, Legoland, Alton Towers, all of the Merlin parks, and you don't have to pay for parking. And
fantastic.
It's really efficient getting in.
So here we are, we're at Towers Street now. It's worth noting that if you're picking up any kind of speedy passes, fast track as they're known here, disabled access passes, you actually head over to the green building just there. It's the box office. So yeah, here we are, Towers Street, ready for a really good day at Alton Towers.
Yeah, we're really excited to get back to this amazing park.
Fantastic. So it's worth noting as well that early on in the day, Wickerman, which is to the left at the bottom of Towers Street, gets really busy. We always bear right. Down that way you can find CBeebies Land, Spinball Whizzer, which is a great starter family coaster.
Yeah, if you are a bit worried to go on the bigger rides, Spinball Whizzer and 13 are some great coasters to get.
Great family coasters, and they can be accessed by going right at the bottom of Towers Street. So here we are, it's Inversion Addicts, and we're back at Alton Towers. Stick with us.
Stick with us for more updates.
So here at the resort box office is where you're going to collect any ride access passes for our disabled guests and any fast tracks and things like that. And just across the way here, it's worth noting that Towers Street Trading, or Towers Trading Inc, I believe it is, that's actually open right up until the end of the day. So if you are going to get any merch, I'd wait and collect it on your way out.
Another reason to come here is to get car park tickets and Alton Towers Dungeons tickets.
There you go, spot on. So, as said, at the bottom of Towers Street we are going to bear right, and that's going to take you down towards the Smiler, X Sector, Spinball Whizzer. And it's a much quieter area of the park in the morning. As you know, everybody heads over to Wickerman, which is left, and it's just worth noting here, Oktoberfest and Scarefest have been announced, so we're really looking forward to that at the back end of the year. We'll definitely be here for that one, eh, Xavier?
Oh yeah, we'll be here for Oktoberfest, and the weekends it's on an 8 PM close.
Brilliant. Spot on. Let's get in here. Here's Alton Towers' 40th anniversary, so there's the cake. Here we go. You're an Inversion Addicts. So we've bird right at the bottom of Towers Street, and we've made our way past CBeebies Land, now to Spinball Whizzer. A great family ride and a good start to the day. It's always quiet.
Another thing about Spinball Whizzer is the bearable queue, because they have pinball machines in the queue and the soundtrack's banging. Yeah,
it's a decent little ride. So we are going to skip it now. It's not quite thrilling enough for us guys, but again, if you're coming with a family or you want something to warm up on, Spinball Whizzer's a good first ride. Like I said, it's never busy in the morning, so get yourself down there. It is worth pointing out, there's loads of new portaloos about. I think it's just because of COVID. So there's definitely no shortage of toilets now. So we are making our way down towards the X Sector, Smiler and Oblivion. We have made it to X Sector.
The queue
Yes.
It's going to be a long one.
Worth noting, it is only 9:30 AM. The ride isn't due to open for half an hour, and the queue is already looking pretty enormous. Again, the Wicker Man also gets very busy. Last week we were here by 9:30 and Wicker Man was on a 120-minute queue. So pick your first ride very carefully. We are going to join the Smiler queue, just because we know the queues get over 2 hours later on in the day. Here we are. First ride of the day, it's the Smiler. We'll let you know how long this wait is.
So it is worth getting here early and get on these rides early, because rides seem to open around 1:45 rather than at 10.
We have had that experience. We've been in a queue, we've managed to ride it just before opening. So yeah, like Xavier said, it's worth getting in the queue early. And hopefully you'll get your first ride bang on 10 o'clock. Not in this queue though, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think it's really a good idea to wait in this, but we're going to do it
Yeah,
anyway.
we're going to go for it. Just like I said, the Smiler queue is notorious and it will grow way beyond 2 hours today, I'm saying. That's my guesstimation. So first ride, Smiler. And of course, if you're coming down to X Sector, it's worth noting the beast of a B&M dive machine, Oblivion, is also just here.
Yeah, Oblivion is a really good intense ride.
Yeah, the first drops absolutely knockout. So Smiler and Oblivion, good start to the day. So it is worth noting, due to the Skyride being on and off with its operations, it isn't on this morning. We would recommend, if you want to walk over to Nemesis, head to the Battle Galleon and take the accessible route through the Haunted Hollow, aka as we call it, the Gloomy Wood.
The Gloomy Hollow.
The Gloomy Hollow. But here we go. It's a much easier walk than through the gardens. So if you're not up for the trek through the gardens, definitely take the Haunted Hollow route. So for Galactica, as for most rides, there is a ride access pass or a wrap holders entrance, and it's just down there next to the fast track. Here's the regular entrance over to the left. So nice to know, most of the major rides here do have a dedicated ride access pass entrance, which is really, really good, and very efficient operations as always at Alton Towers. Also, with all the queues around Alton Towers, there are the social distance chevrons, and most people do stick to it. So, the Wicker Man disabled access, as you enter the Wicker Man area, is over to the left, and the regular queue is over to the right if you are looking for that. Just next door to the Wicker Man shop. We have just had a ride on it, haven't we? Fantastic.
Yeah, it is a really good ride. GCI goodness.
Yeah, we love it. It's definitely rougher than I thought it would be, being a brand new coaster. I know it is a wooden one, but yeah, it's spot on. Really good ride. So, next up, we're going to have a little walk around the park and keep you up to date with all things COVID.
All things COVID.
So as you can see here, there is extra social distancing markers actually gone down since last time we were here. Xavier, you're alright there, just choking on your drink?
Yeah.
So it's fantastic, just so everyone knows as well, there's actually no rides not open now. When we first came, opening weekend, Skyride, Hex and a few others were down, including Rita and 13.
Yeah, it was a real shame that Rita and 13 were down, but everything seems to be back on now.
Yeah, absolutely. Rita's back, 13's back. Hex has been really busy. We've not actually managed to ride it this season yet. Everyone's been flocking to Hex, but superb to see everything back open. Availability is good. Like I said, crowd levels have been really good today. But even on a busy day, like last weekend, we managed to ride everything. So get down early, and even if the queue looks big, jump in it, because operations are great. If you are heading down for food, the food outlets were actually dead up until around about 1 p.m. So if you're up for it, get some food in early.
Yeah, early or late will really help you with getting on maybe an extra ride.
Yeah, definitely. Anywhere between 2 and 4 p.m. all the food outlets today were absolutely chocker. So well worth grabbing a bite to eat early or a little bit later. Next up, we're going to head back to the Dark Forest, get another ride on Rita and 13, as they've been running really well today, haven't they?
Yeah, they have been running really well. Rita was down for a couple of hours earlier, but
yeah,
it seems to have got it back on.
It does look like it's back on now. Rita's back. It was down for, I think, about an hour, but it is back on now. And like I said, the 13 queue's been enormous all season. I don't know whether it's because it opened late or what, but if you are going to get on 13, get down there for your first ride, because it's been way over an hour and a half all day. That is fantastic to see the Sky Ride back open. I don't know if you've watched our previous vlogs. If you haven't, check them out. But we do talk about when the Sky Ride's not on, goodness me, it's a nuisance, isn't it?
Oh, it's really, really annoying.
It's such a long walk. Even if you take the shorter path and the more accessible path through the Haunted Hollow / Gloomy Wood / Gloomy Hollow, it's still a really long walk. So thank God the Sky Ride's back, and there goes Rita. Lovely. And just a quick idea, some of the one-way systems are in place, and it is nice to see most people are actually following them, so that's good. So there you have it, 90-minute queue for Rita. Like I said, down this area of the park has been very busy since reopening, and we believe 13's on just about an hour, so you up for it?
Oh, I'm really up for 13.
Oh, it's Xavier's favourite family coaster. Oh, actually it's 40 minutes it's saying now on the queue board, so that must have just updated. That's not too bad at all. Let's get on here. Another update for our disabled guests. The Sky Ride over by Dark Forest doesn't have disabled access, but the one over by Nemesis does.
Yeah, I really don't understand why, as they could just situate a disabled access entrance right where the exit is.
Quite right, it was quite a long queue before, and we saw a few disabled guests sort of basically unable to get on there because they can't queue. But it's a bit of a shame. But yeah, just so you know, the Sky Ride over by Dark Forest doesn't have disabled access. About the minute, toilets, portaloos everywhere.
Yeah, portaloos everywhere, and it has saved me on some occasions.
It has, yeah. It's sometimes a bit of a trek to the toilet. So, literally on pretty much every main path, there's some portaloos now. So that's really good. Also, hand sanitizer stations are everywhere, which I am loving, and it's good quality hand sanitizer too. You can tell, so that's always good.
Yeah, another thing, and I know it sounds really small, but that hand sanitizer doesn't smell like Pleasure Beaches does.
Yeah. Xavier hates the hand sanitizer at the Pleasure Beach. It smells like Russian standard vodka, something like that. But yeah, I don't mind it, to be honest. What a ride. Absolutely loving Nemesis this season.
Nemesis is one of the best rides I have ever ridden.
Yeah, it's so good. That's one thing that we're really impressed with here at Alton Towers. All the ride exits have hand sanitizer stations, and also at the start of the queues, as you're about to enter the ride, they also have them, so that's really good. There's so many little things Alton Towers are doing to help everybody stay safe. Also worth noting, dotted around the park, there are many a smoking area. You aren't allowed to just smoke anywhere in Alton Towers. It's got to be in one of the designated smoking areas. There is one down here by Galactica. There's also one further up near Nemesis, and they are dotted around the park. What a ride Nemesis is, and there's Xavier doing some shots in his Inversion Addicts merch. We love that. That's going to wrap up this everything you need to know before you go vlog here from Alton Towers. Xavier, have you had a good day?
It's been a great day here at the Alton Towers Resort.
Fantastic, everything's been running great. We've got on lots of rides and we're really happy with that. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If there's anything that we've not covered that you'd like to know about, drop a line in the comments and we'll be happy to hit you up. Thanks so much for watching. Inversion Addicts
out.